Hi there, my name is Shane, and I'm the author of A Brief Introduction to Applied Mathematics, which is a book that will release as an ebook hopefully soon. I'm sort of previewing some of the questions that will appear in the book. This one in particular is on the topic of networks and networks and graph theory. I almost forgot it. So this is a question involving Prim's minimum spanning tree algorithm, and it concerns different airports in Ireland, my home country, and the times it takes to reach, on average, in a Cessna 172. So here's a map of Ireland, sort of with all of, or what I thought, or at least decent connections. So we have Dublin to pretty much everywhere, then we have a few scattered around between Cork, Kerry, Shannon, etc. So we're told to find the minimum spanning tree using Prim's algorithm starting from Dublin. Now, this graph might look very confusing, and it also might look very blurry. Not to worry, there is a higher quality drawing in the actual book. I'm just using this because it fits nicely on OneNote. So, the first thing we're going to do is start from Dublin. Now, the shortest route out of Dublin, we have 59.47. We see it's 39 to Waterford. So we select that. So I'm going to write it over here. I'll write it as PW is 39. So with Prim's algorithm, you then look at the routes out of either Dublin or Waterford, and ones that don't create a cycle. So the one that is the shortest out of either Waterford or Dublin is this one here, to Cork. So we'll label this as WC, and this is 27. And then you repeat it. So looking at Cork, Waterford, or Dublin, the next shortest is Cork to Kerry, which I'll label as CK, and that's 21. Now, we have to be careful here. Kerry to Waterford gets us in a cycle, because we go Kerry, Waterford, Cork, Kerry, Waterford, Cork. So I'm just going to block this off entirely. So we're going to completely ignore it. So if we look for the next shortest, we find that it is Shannon to Cork. So I'll highlight that here. Doesn't create a cycle, so this is Cork to Shannon at 27 minutes. Now again, we can see that we have Shannon to Dublin, so we have to block that off. We don't have one Shannon to Kerry, so we're good. What would be the next shortest? It'd be to Galway, which is 18 minutes. So we have Shannon to Galway, which is 18. Now here, this 35-minute one from Galway to Kerry, we got to block off, because we have a cycle here with 4 nodes. We have Galway, Kerry, Cork, Shannon, Galway, Kerry, Cork, Shannon, and so on. Any other cycles appear? Actually, yeah, we did have a cycle this whole time, and I completely missed it, but it's such a large weight, so it was essentially negligible. It's the Kerry to Dublin with 69 minutes. Galway doesn't have one to Dublin, so we're good. Now, if you take a look at the ones out of every single one, we have 36 to Knock. I think it's the next shortest. Okay, 36 from Shannon to Knock. So Shannon to, Knock we've already taken. Okay, we'll do N. So Shannon to Knock is 36. Now we have one from Knock to Dublin, so we'll get rid of that. So what is the next shortest? Right, well, we have from Shannon to Sligo at 47. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm only seeing this now, but Cork to Dublin would create a cycle. Is there any more Dublin ones that create a cycle before I get really mad? No. Okay. They were all really long anyway, so it wouldn't have actually mattered. So, the next shortest is from Shannon to Sligo, which is 47. So Shannon to Sligo. Now it's SXL, so we'll do L for Sligo. So Shannon to Sligo is 47. Now, Sligo doesn't have one to Dublin, but it does have one all the way back to Kerry, so we have to block this one off, because that creates a cycle with Sligo, Kerry, Cork, Shannon, Sligo create this sort of E-shaped, sort of like a cartoony hand sort of path. Now, the only one we haven't connected as of yet is Donegal. So we're just going to connect Donegal with the shortest route that doesn't create a cycle, which is Sligo to Donegal of 23. So Sligo Donegal is 23. Now we're just going to check if every other one creates a cycle. So here I'll do it into Cork, obviously creates a cycle. Here to Waterford creates a cycle, and here to Dublin creates a cycle. So we just got to double check if we have, actually, I'll call this DN because we're out of Dublin. So we have Dublin ticked off, Waterford's ticked off. So Dublin, Waterford, Cork is ticked off, Kerry is ticked off, Galway is ticked off, Knock is ticked off, Sligo is ticked off, Donegal is ticked off. Any other airports? Nope. So we're therefore finished with our algorithm. So to find the minimum spanning tree weight, we just add up all the weights that we've selected. And I'm sure I'm doing this right. So 39, 27, 21, 27, 18, 36, 47, and 23 to find. So 238 minutes. So that's the minimum spanning tree. What will be the fourth airport you selected? Can it be connected directly from Dublin? Well, the fourth airport, we have Dublin is the first, Waterford's the second, Cork is the third, and Kerry is the fourth. So Kerry is our fourth airport. And yes, it does have a direct connection to Dublin. So that's a sample question done in the topic of networks and graphs.